What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD. Let's jump right into this. All right, so gonna look at an update for Milady meme coin. So as you guys can see, it doesn't look the best right now. It's been really just doing that slow bleed. Market cap right now sitting at around $32 million. The price is 7 zeros 35. It has really broke a lot of these just support and fib retracement lines, and it just continues to just slowly bleed. Not like it's just like dropped down immediately, obviously, like something where it's just a massive sell off. It's just been a slow bleed. And this can be contributed for multiple things. The market right now as a whole is not doing the best. Bitcoin sitting at around 26,000, sitting under 26,700. A lot of things right now, everything, a lot of my projects that have been killing it, have also been having a nice cool off period right now. So I wouldn't particularly dwell on as far as like Milady doing bad right now, other than Milady did see a nice run up in the last few weeks. So you're going to see, with the market not doing good, you're going to see a project like this get hit as well. And it's just going to slowly bleed out until something changes in the market. Meme coins will usually thrive when the market is well, and I mean the market as a whole is at least in a solid position. If the market's not in a solid position, it doesn't matter. You might have maybe one off or a couple of them that are out of nowhere will have a nice explosion, but it will be short lived. The market was doing solid when Milady came out, just like when Pepe came out. Bitcoin was sitting 28, 29, 30,000. Everything that's a solid spot for people. But now that it's starting to dip down a little bit, it's been struggling, to even get past 27,000. It keeps going to 27,000 and getting rejected. And I'm speaking for Bitcoin. There's just a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. I've said this before, and I won't go into the weeds with it, but like right now with the economy, you have the debt ceiling for the government. They're in the middle of trying to figure everything out. And with all that, believe it or not, investors that are in like the stock market and stuff like that, they watch these meme coins because they know the potential. So you have a lot of people that they made a lot of money, or they were up and they're just slowly getting out of the projects. And this isn't just Milady. So again, we're sitting at around 36. Remember, we're throwing in those 7 zeros in front of it. 36 right now. It is at a local low. I did some research, and actually, the bottom of this fib retracement is around where Milady started. It actually had 8 zeros, and it was around a little bit below where it is right now, but I couldn't get it solid numbers. But it was like 8 zeros and like a 5, 8 zeros and like a 4. Different charts were telling me different things. So I kind of just put it in the middle right here, and this pretty much this is where Milady basically started. It could be a little bit lower than this, but this is basically where Milady started. And if you see, we've kind of trickled back down almost to where it originally kind of started off, and that's 8 zeros, and we'll call it a 6. That is, if it was to drop down to that low that it originally started from, is around 80%. Could be anywhere from 80. Remember, it could be a little bit lower than this, so it could be like 80 to 90% from where it's at right now. So what I'm getting to is, you're getting into numbers for Milady that are going to be crazy low. And if this is something that you think that's going to pop maybe when we get back into solid numbers, with the market cap being at around $30 million, if it dropped down to here, you're talking about a market cap that's probably going to be somewhere anywhere from like 15 to $20 million. If you know anything about market caps, that is a baby market cap, and it wouldn't take much for it to explode. It really wouldn't. At the same time, with it being at a $30 million market cap, these are small sales that are still sending it down because it doesn't take much for it to go down as well. So right now, I'm kind of looking, it's sitting between the 786 and that bottom fib retracement line basically adding another 8 zeros and 6. Right now, it's at 7 zeros in the 3. So I'm watching it right now because pretty much what I want to see is it's got to find some sort of support in between here and there. It's gonna find a bottom. We just don't know where. Again, it's gonna be depending on how this market moves. But if we could maybe drop down, I think the pivotal point for Milady, if it is this is like the the worst of the worst. What could happen is that it drops down and adds that zero right here. You see where it's a 10 mark and it adds that zero and makes it eight zeros. I think that's where, if it even can make it down there, if it made it down to there, that's where you're going to see a massive buy-in on a lot of retailer buyers, and it's going to send this thing flying back up. I always say this, if you follow my channel, sometimes these projects need to bottom out and hit a rule of like a bottom low for the buyers to take over and really send this thing with some momentum back up. So fear not. Obviously, I'm not giving out any financial advice, but if you're looking for a long-term play for Milady, you're getting opportunities even right now where it's at, to where you could just be adding to your bag at numbers that you probably missed when it first started, and you could be buying in at a fraction of the price. And always remember, with a $30 million or even under a $30 million market cap, this thing has the potential to easily 10x, at least 5x, very, very easily. So just keep that in mind. But always remember, you got to be very cautious with all these meme coins, because there's really nothing behind them as of right now other than hype. So just be careful out there. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much.